let me ask you a question.
Gotcha.
You think sharks get silly? Like you think in 400 million years of being alive, they figured out how to have fun? Well, remember?
Two for flinching.
Come back and nibble them twice.
Alright, man, look, we got us a new video, new Casual Geographic. This is why the world without sharks might be your biggest nightmare. I got, you know what I'm saying, some co-hosts back here.
What's up, brother?
The Internet City Boys, the Skrillionaires.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
It's the Skrillionaires, you know what I'm saying?
We don't want to brag or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my fault. That was what I'm saying.
Well, you shook every... Oh, he was coughing! No!
I didn't cough into my hand.
He been coughing and sniffling the whole ride home. I be sick, but like...
Patient zero, for real.
You next, Twin.
You know it's
I
crazy.
get sick one time in a couple years, and it's
Bruh,
just,
this is you know it's real. You know it's real scary when the older living organism
Wait,
gets sick.
look at the why he left on my.
I ain't leave shit on your shirt,
bro. Look at that, bro.
Oh, damn, I did.
It's over for me.
We gonna be on the plane. We'll turn into a zombie mid-flight.
Oh my god. But yeah, man, this is why the world without sharks might be your biggest nightmare. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Remember when I said I'd show a cactus my uvula before I go out into the ocean?
Oh.
Yeah, it was a tough cactus.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I went swimming with sharks to see them in person.
No, Jaws really ruined sharks for everybody.
Yes. Quite literally.
What do you mean?
Cause like Jaws portrays sharks as like bloodthirsty murderers, which they are.
Okay.
But, like they're for the most part they're like non-aggressors, unless like they think you're food. So like.
I mean, yeah,
They still bite
Jaws.
their leg off.
Bro, the way they bit that
That lady, it looked like that whale that had a bite business. I'm sorry.
Bro, it was like the real cartoon. Like, it was like a chunk. Like, it had the little
like
spike.
Tom and Jerry when he got his butt bit.
Yeah. It took a haunch.
They might not be as bad as Jaws, but
they still bad.
Yeah.
They just not malicious, evil.
Facts.
Person and instead almost saw Steve Irwin. Shout out to the GOAT. That aside, I'm gonna make you like sharks in this video, but before things get better, first they gotta get worse. So thalassophobic's warning, here's the part where it hurts.
Oh man.
That's a jellyfish.
Seeing that when you're on the surface of the water is insane.
Yeah, bro,
insane.
Bro, you think he'd die if he touched that type of jellyfish?
Oh, for sure.
Bro, jellyfish are scary.
Cause like this hole is electric.
Electric? I thought it was poison.
I thought it was a sting.
I thought, yeah, like an electric sting. I thought it was.
Oh.
Some type of sting.
Yeah, you gonna die.
You touch this whole thing, you're cooked.
Or if you go to Australia and a real small box jellyfish.
Ah, man.
Bro, Australia's never seeing me, bro.
The water's not for sure.
Bro, Australia's not. I need $1 million to even step off the plane for real.
That's terrifying.
It's multiple. Yeah, get the
question. Has there ever been a horror movie about jellyfish? It's not like Poseidon didn't.
I'd watch it.
We got one to cook.
Another movie. We've been brainstorming.
Source material. You're looking at, unironically, one of the worst sights in nature: a jellyfish bloom. It's a problem for many reasons. One, it's basically a bath bomb from Shaitan, but also cause it's one of the last signs the ocean gives before it hits the point of no return. When a part of Neptune's neighborhood falls apart and can't support the animals in it, the last step usually involves getting gentrified by jellyfish, since the same conditions that are unlivable for most are usually where Satan's shopping bags thrive. And don't think because you're on land you're safe. Not only have these blooms caused legit power outs, but about half of the oxygen on Earth comes from the same phytoplankton these blooms eat. So why am I talking about jellyfish in a video that was about sharks? Well, if you're scared of one, you should probably thank the other. Sharks are the ocean equalizer, keeping other animals in their spot at the top of the food web. Near the top. We're getting to that. Basically.
That boy didn't stand a chance.
Bro, you see how fast he was going?
At the top of the food web. Near the top. We're getting to that.
Yeah,
basically, sharks eat the big fish, that would eat the little fish, that would eat the jellyfish polyps. The ocean is a Jenga tower, and sharks are the one block that can bring it all down. Now, it's not as simple as I just made it sound, where no sharks automatically means more ocean acne, but you really don't realize how fast the sea would fold without sharks. That is until you realize what their actual day looks like. Sharks aren't just the equalizer, they're the cleanup crew, mostly going around picking off the dead.
Okay,
sense.
that do make
Makes
sense.
sense.
Because they're at the end of the day, they're a scavenger.
Dying.
Like,
You won't see them chasing around small fry that probably aren't even worth it. The same way you probably wouldn't drive 45 minutes for a bag of chips. I hope.
True.
That's why, if you want to check your ego, swim in a shiver of sharks and watch how hard you get ignored like J-Lo in the
Alright,
Bronx.
boy,
I was
that
surrounded
water
by
would
Galapagos
be
sharks,
brown.
and the closest I
Yeah, no cap.
It
Boy.
would be,
No cap.
you
Pissy
know,
and
how-
shitty.
you know, like blood in the water. It'd be blue. What is that? Oh, I had
Scaring
a,
the sharks away.
I had a mud bath bomb.
defense mechanism in that bitch.
Thanks, bro.
got to becoming a hashtag was the ocean slamming me against the bars like I owed it something. It was like an MMA cage match with Mother Nature that got way too personal. I wonder why. But yeah, the sharks could not care less about me. They really do treat you like an NPC. I did learn that because sharks can detect electromagnetic fields, if you stick a GoPro deep enough, you can say you gooped a shark. Just know, that was the most action I got all day. And if more people realized how often they get snubbed by sharks, even when they're right under
Wow.
us, you'd realize why you're statistically more likely to get flattened.
And yo, with this shit, like, you just never see it because the water's so dark, but then,
It was just chilling.
just
I
chilling.
want to know why that shark bit that chunk out that lady.
It bit
It
multiple
was
people.
Yeah, I want to know
And
what
I
he
think it
was
was
going
one
through.
shark. I think it was one shark in the area.
Was he just like
He was
starving?
just mad.
That nigga was crashing out.
You are mine. Yeah. I'm the apex predator.
They ain't talk to me. Oh my god. Nah, he was for sure crashing out.
Coconut, or even past tense while putting socks on.
Look.
Then get raped by a
Oh.
shark.
Oh,
He usually
what?
I
takes
thought that was
bad
real.
RNG or a surfer adopting
Oh.
a silhouette of a seal. But why are sharks so scary?
nigga ugly.
Actually, it sounds easy.
Ah,
You want to scare me?
Be with permateeth, but honestly, I think it's deeper than that. Sharks, snakes,
that's Sterling?
spider
Wait,
be with
no.
permateeth, but honestly,
Come here,
Bro,
dog.
this stupid fuck attacked the duck while he was going, bro. Have my mom
Not
out there.
Aaron. Not Aaron.
Oh, not Aaron.
not Aaron.
I was pointing a little bit, my bad.
It's alright.
But my dog, he fucking attacked the duck while we was
And
on
then body slam the nigga.
Bro, how you bite something and then hold it down? Like, goddamn.
And then I'm like, ah!
New meat.
My mom out there having a panic attack and shit.
yeah, I think it's deeper than that. Sharks, snakes, and spiders. These are the arguably three most feared animals on Earth, and it's likely because
Okay.
we're hardwired to be afraid of them. Snakes are legless, cold-blooded reptiles that even
I'm not
monkeys
scared
will
of
throw
snakes.
stones
I
at.
am.
Man.
On the other end, spiders have
that-
too many
that
eyes.
That
motherfucker?
bitch
They show up
huge.
too many times
Man.
in people's business to ever get good grades. While sharks
I knew it was coming. That's
Oh, you put that in there. You're an asshole.
It got me.
I bet he got
It got
tired,
me,
bro.
He got me, bro. I usually don't get caught by those, but I was
He
really, I
always
was
making
like,
fun of me, bro.
I really am, bro. I was like, oh, he caught. What is? Why the hell got 13 legs, bro?
bitch was coming.
God dang, bro.
fear of the unknown.
What's
The
your ass
ocean is an
like?
endless,
Oh my
uncaring
God.
void that could wipe you
I
out in
can't
seconds
do it.
with nothing you could do about it. And projections a hell of a
Oh.
fear often gets put on the apex predators of
Nah, fool.
It's Brucey.
that void. That's a problem right there.
Oh
You
my
hear sharks and
God.
instantly think of another Jaws.
Ain't that the
movie.
movie
So maybe you should
set?
see
Yeah.
the sharks that don't make the big screen. This is a zebra shark. It's a cinnamon roll of a
Hey
fish.
guys, you wanna go bite?
I ain't got me to tell you, but I'll do my best.
This is
I'll do my best.
Hey guys, I went and got my fish today. Oh my
It's a
god.
zebra shark. It's a cinnamon roll of a fish that is
He's
somehow
petting
less of a
it. Look at
predator
it.
from a donkey it's named after. The zebra shark is the beginning of sharks getting the sea dog allegations, and arguably the most dangerous thing about them is their front face. If nature wanted me to take the thresher shark seriously, they shouldn't have given them such an unserious pair of eyes. It does not matter.
That
what the
side eye is crazy.
You know, hey, does that fish not look British? I don't know how to explain it, but that fish look British.
Like a British baby.
Beans and toast. Who the queen?
They really need an adult. Now they do kill prey by delivering
Damn.
soul evicting slaps with that tail,
Damn.
but
With the tail?
he's just a baby. I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff about the salmon shark, but honestly, all I can think of is that they're the baby Looney Tunes G-rated version of great whites. That bullet is a shark with no regard for the laws of nature, using special fins to literally walk on land. And when
What?
sharks wake up with student loans, taxes, and only
What?
2 weeks vacation, it's
the
all
heck
gonna
are
get
we
traced
looking
back
at?
to him.
What the fuck? That nigga said.
Get out of here.
I want to be human.
I'm running at it, man.
The spinner shark, and even though it's hunting, I can't not laugh at how unserious this is. The
What?
nervous
Didn't
shark
it
is
just
literally
barrel
named
roll?
after how terrified they are of anything human. And whale sharks are unbelievably wholesome for a bust-sized fish with teeth in
whale
its
sharks
eyes.
are
Speaking of
terrifying.
whale sharks, you got other plus-size filter
Damn,
feeders like the
throat goat.
basking shark. They're about 30 feet long, the second biggest shark, and they're really only a threat to your mental health. Especially since a lot of plesiosaur panic can get traced back to a dead baskie. Then there's the megamouth shark, which honestly probably would be scary if you didn't know it's also a giant
Hear me out.
pushover that lives in the forgotten corners of the
Hear me
ocean.
out.
Okay,
we
talk to
hearing?
me.
Hear me out. Mega mouth shark. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it can get the job done. I'm just saying. More than enough room.
That's your friend. That's your friend. That's your friend.
Look, just look at it, bro.
That's your friend.
When does it
What a
become
teeth
too?
at?
When does it become too much room?
What a
Well,
It's
first
like-
of all, why are we talking
That's
about
like throwing a
why
hot
you
dog
face
down a
fucking
hallway.
gus? I
A
said
gus?
Why you face fucking a fucking shark?
A gus? What the fuck were you? What was
I
on
don't
your
know,
brain? A gus?
Oh,
gus?
face fucking a, you know.
But anyway, it's like throwing a hot dog down the
I can
hallway.
slide all the way in there and then get down to that little hole down at the bottom.
But what is? How is that even comfortable anymore?
I don't know. It's like worth a shot.
This nigga said.
That's
No
a,
cap.
Hey, there's a hole, there's a goal.
Yep.
He gonna fuck
He
it.
said, I just want a nut for real.
Hey, man.
Would be scary if you didn't know it's also a giant krill-eating pushover that lives in the forgotten corners of the ocean.
Hello.
Then you got the sharks you forget are sharks.
Whoa.
Imagine you're at the shore and someone screams shark. Whole time they're pressed over a tasseled wabagong, a type of carpet shark that takes the name literally by
Bro.
living its life as a homicidal rug. Here you have the smallest shark in the world, the lantern shark. There's the sawfish that...
Whoa,
Nah.
Well,
That bitch is terrifying.
What are you doing, sir?
That bitch will cut your leg off,
Yeah.
son.
A nice
it's
little.
not actually a shark, it's a ray related to a shark. But don't worry, because this isn't
Bro,
actually
I ain't gonna lie,
shark.
bro.
It's
That gotta
real.
be-
At this point, it's conducive.
Bro, I don't know what the big man was doing up there. He was just having fun.
He was just doing shit.
Like, you know that song? Let's put it on the song.
Oh yeah, Oh, you remember that chainsaw Ricky had the other day?
Let-
Put that face on that nigga right there.
Put it on the fish.
Put it on the
You
fish.
sure, my lord? You sure?
Of course.
They not gonna expect it coming.
Two of the same traits, that's convergent evolution. And you can't forget nurse sharks being so unproblematic
Why they all the
and
same
curious
color?
around
Nigga,
people.
is it a?
People, that's
Oh gosh.
Oh. Oh.
It is people.
It is people. This is a fucking. Was that a
Traits,
damn
that's convergent
vampire
evolution.
shark?
And you can't forget nurse sharks being so
Bleh.
unproblematic and curious around people. Scientists called it the Labrador of the sea.
Is that
I'm
a
glad they did, because now we get to go down the
Where?
That is a child.
I don't think that's a.
rabbit hole of sharks being
I think that's an adult.
This right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, just got Speedo on or tidy whities.
Okay.
dogs and cats at the same time. The poor beagle is a shark named after a porpoise and a beagle. Yeah, I don't get it either, but we'll get
Okay.
back to that. Dogfish were named after fishermen apparently watching them chase smaller prey in packs, like dogs. But some dogfish are also cat sharks, and they got their name from the vertical feline-coated eyes. Like the small spotted cat shark is also at the same time called the lesser spotted dogfish. Google says
Okay.
there's over 150 species of
I'm
It's too much. It's too many things
It's-
down
bro.
there.
It's pretty much the same thing, just with different names.
It's too many things down
including
there.
the chain
But-
cat shark or chain dogfish,
The fuck?
of course. Their biggest flex is they can glow green
Oh, that's
through
tough.
biofluorescence. And they're not the only ones. It turns out over 50 species of sharks like kitefin and swell sharks can light up. That's about 10%
Alright,
of all
what are these even shark qualifications at this
Yeah,
point?
that's
Yeah, nigga, I want to see
What?
35 rows of teeth and a killing machine
because all the sharks didn't have a
fighting
lot
a
of
killer
teeth.
whale.
Yeah. What's the
That's
qualification?
a great question. What qualifies?
Oh,
as a
maybe
shark?
it's like their bones, like they're the type of bones. Because don't sharks have like a different type of bone?
I don't know. I know their teeth are inward, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it? No, because there's a shark with an outward
And there's
teeth.
teeth. There's sharks without teeth.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's their bones. Oh shit, we'll see.
Or maybe the amount of fins.
They ugly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Ugly motherfucker.
sharks, and some actually use a light to hide. That might sound confusing, but if you're a predator in the crotch of the ocean, all you have to do is look up, and anything that looks like a shadow against the light of the sky is probably your next victim.
Oh, that's
However, if you can take a cue from a lightsaber, you can blend into the skylight and basically disappear.
Oh.
In fact, counter shading is a concept most sharks borrow from, and it basically means if you're above them, then the darker roof blends into the darker
That's
abyss.
brilliant.
Under them, the light under them.
Oh.
Boy, these motherfuckers, mega murderers. That's why they can't see them above. That's why they can't see them
Oh
above.
my god, that's so smart. I didn't ever think of that.
That's Okay.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Hey,
We
man.
picking and putting where it need to be.
Oh, God. Brain, the cogs is turning.
Right?
belly matches the sunlight hitting the water. And when you think about it, a lot of animals
Yep.
use this strategy
Oh,
for problems.
yeah.
But some take it a step further because scalloped hammerheads are scientifically proven to tan themselves if they sit
See,
in
even the
shallow
hammerhead.
sun-exposed
The hammerhead
water.
is like the
Some
salt.
say recruiting
Like,
melanin
what
is
is
nature's
that?
way of keeping
Yeah, I don't know.
How does that even form?
How does that improve? How is that a development that helps you in the water?
Shit, head built like a Corvette.
Bro, I swear, bro. You know what I think about, bro? How does their brains process like the image?
What them eyes connected to? They way over here.
Like, how does that, like, can they both see like 180 degrees and together?
And they just see like the
Of
optical, like
Yeah,
on top of the
yeah.
car type shit.
like, how does that
Do
look?
they swim like F1 drivers?
You mean like fast
Like,
reactions?
yeah, like-
Those
I
if
believe
they sit
so.
in shallow sun-exposed water. Some say recruiting melanin is nature's way of keeping them from getting eaten by their own kind, by making it easier for the smaller babies to hide.
Wow. So they can like get darker as they get
Got a
older.
little off track. I want to apologize for it, but the point is, if you're still afraid of sharks,
What is that?
That's a shark.
then maybe you should subvert your
I
expectations.
got eyebrows
And it
and
got,
cheeks.
I was just about to say it. It's fat cheeks.
Especially since some sharks aren't even full-time predators. The bonnethead shark is like a hammerhead with performance anxiety. It's also an omnivore that eats seagrass, and in experiments, 60% of its diet included the green stuff. Whale
Hungry
sharks
ass.
are also partly grass-fueled, and a study from Forbes found that
They just
half of what goes through them are plants like algae and sargassum. Okay, so maybe you're still afraid of sharks. Maybe it'd help if you knew what our sharks afraid of. There's only one thing that can send the Star of Jaws
Oh my-
packing, and you already know it's orcas.
Yeah.
Killer whales are known to mutilate
Yeah,
great whites.
damn.
and often that's all they take. The
damn.
sharks have been so beaten down that Monterey-based scientists found that great whites off Farallon Islands will abandon their favorite hunting grounds for up to a year if they run into the
Damn.
assault cetacean once.
Holy
Researchers have even
yo.
Here,
Orcas
They the
are-
a-holes of the sea.
bro,
Oh,
they
bro.
are monsters. You know what? I wonder, is there something out there that hunts them?
Right, because you can't always just be the apex.
Yeah, there has to be.
What
some-
would hunt them? What is big enough and powerful enough?
we don't know.
Megalodon.
Boy, if we had a megalodon, we'd be so fucked.
Bro,
Boy,
do you
cruise ships? Hello,
think
people.
just a big old snack?
Bro.
But question though,
Yeah.
you remember how what was it? It was actually in Meg. You watch Meg?
Mm-hmm. I watched both 1 and 2. Did you watch the second one?
Yeah. So you know how it was like that other leg.
Sorry. We're both balding in the same pot.
Okay, so you know how there was that ocean under the ocean.
Mhm.
Do you think that's real?
That is real.
Like no, but like I know there's like water.
Oh, you
under,
mean
but,
like something living?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
that should be fucking crazy.
Gotta be something down.
Because you got to think about it. We literally have nothing strong enough to go to the depths of the ocean.
Yeah.
Anything past a certain thing, it literally crushes. Like, past a certain point in the water, it fucking Titanic Part 2.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one.
That's
Wow.
okay for sure.
I didn't mean it.
Wow.
I didn't mean, and they were in the subs. That's not
Wow.
what I meant. I promise.
Wow.
I just speak, but that's what I mean. Like, just fuck. Oh,
He's trying to save it. Hey, do you know 44% of y'all aren't subscribed? Go ahead and hit that button. And also go check out my gaming channel where I upload things like Spider-Man gameplay, Fortnite, Modern Warfare, older games, newer games, anything I can get my hands on, I'll play it. Go check it out. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, man.
Researchers have even started playing the sounds of orcas on loop to keep sharks away from beaches. And imagine minding your own business in
Wow.
a hairless iPhone monkey.
you know. First of all,
Hairless iPhone monkey.
I'm using that. That was amazing.
Okay.
Imagine we are playing that, and that actually calls the orcas to you.
Oh. Orcas don't eat people, right?
Orcas eat anything.
They toy with things like dolphins.
Then imagine minding your own business and a hairless iPhone monkey plays your ops anthem. And I wouldn't call it fear, but both dolphins and sea lions have been known to bully great whites by abusing the always superior power of friendship. Okay, now I just feel bad for them. Bull sharks are honestly the closest thing to the stereotype, and they have about the highest testosterone levels of any animal. Yeah,
Damn.
even more than a down bad elephant. And even the bull shark has fears, and its biggest are crocs. They often frequent the
Huh?
same
What?
waters, and the rageaholic of sharks gets a severe attitude
No, don't get it twisted. An adult bull shark can give a croc problems, but crocs will prey on baby bulls enough to make the sharks avoid. God, look at that! Look at that motherfucker!
Huge.
Shit,
Comparable.
Shit, I wouldn't touch that
just by
shit
smelling
either.
them. They've also gotten sent packing by hippos, but by far the strangest thing sharks are afraid of. Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
No what?
There was a
Bubbles?
very real rabbit hole of the most notorious underwater predators getting pressed by some bubbles, with hammerheads and tiger sharks reportedly really uncomfortable with the bubbles from scuba tanks, and scientists even working on making bubble curtains to use as a type of bug spray, but for sharks.
Wow.
Which was funny until I realized dolphins probably just have
my
been
God.
messed up. If you want the definition of irony, it's spending 400 million plus years predator maxing just to get stressed by a SpongeBob scene transition. So play some Parker Opera and you'll keep sharks away, but the wrong playlist and you might just bring sharks to you. Sharks are attracted to heavy death metal music because
What?
apparently the vibrations and beats sound just like struggling or injured fish.
Oh.
Remember, sharks are like the morgue of the sea, and dive operators like Matt Waller will use music as a Batman symbol to attract sharks. Their favorites? According to him, AC/DC, You Shook Me All Night Long, and Back in Black are the best at getting their attention.
I thought he was about to say
So
back
our-
in blood.
Yeah.
I was
like,
just
who
like,
shot me?
the shark's
So why
like
they
poop.
put the- Why they put the big holes in the cage?
That's a good ass question.
I think so they could stick their gear out. Because I don't think the
But then-
sharks could get fully through those holes.
Can't get fully through, but like
get
get
it
it
enough.
enough.
That motherfucker right there is getting in that hole.
Yeah, yeah.
Look how,
on,
nah,
bro.
that big motherfucker not getting in there.
He getting
He
at
getting
least
that
a
mouth
mouth
in
in
yeah,
there.
he getting his mouth in there for sure.
Come on.
Enough
Man.
to back you into the other side of that cage.
Well, maybe not, because there's a bar around it. You see it?
Uh-huh.
So it's like he probably get this much in. You know what I'm saying? Now if this wasn't here,
Yeah.
they'd really be like, you know.
Fuck, yeah.
Batman symbol to attract sharks. Their favorites? According to him, AC/DC, You Shook Me All Night Long, and Back in Black are the best at getting their attention. So are certain colors,
They have
because for a
gotten
while
it.
it was widely believed that
Oh,
the
yeah, for
single
sure.
worst color to wear if you're afraid of sharks is yellow. And in
What?
fact, it was
What?
nicknamed Yum Yum Yellow for how wearing it could turn you into a literal snack. The truth
Damn.
is, sharks are likely colorblind, with only one color cone in their eye to R3, meaning they see the world in black, white, and shades of gray. Now what they can see is contrast, and anything that stands out against the ocean blue immediately gets their attention. Now let me ask you a question.
Gotcha.
You think sharks get silly? Like you think in
Oh, yeah.
400 million years of being alive, they figured out how to have fun? Well, remember?
Pump fake.
Two for flinching, nigga.
Come back and nibble them
Like you
twice.
think in 400 million years of being alive, they figured out how to have fun? Well, remember the poor beagle? Scientists peeped that the shark named after a dog will roll around in kelp, tossing around like a football, and even take turns chasing each other. Great reef sharks sink if they don't swim, so they'll often swim against current updrafts in order to surf and basically take a break from the whole just keep swimming thing. But what's crazy is they have a conveyor belt system where once one shark reaches the end of the line, it'll let the current carry it back to where it started. You could say it's just them saving energy, but is that not the same energy as this? Sharks have been fighting stereotypes like a boxing match for years.
they holding
The
hands?
closest thing to an uppercut they got is the fact that sharks have friends. In 2023, researchers found that two great whites, Simon and Jekyll, had traveled more than 4,000 miles together after being first tagged off the coast of Georgia in 2022, eventually ending up in the Gulf of St. Lawrence, just off New Brunswick, Canada. It shows you how little we know about them, because a couple years
Damn!
That's a long
distance.
way.
That is a fucking distance.
And how long? 6 months?
July.
Just swimming. Damn. Damn. They was moving, bruh. They friends for real.
Yeah.
Jesus.
in the Gulf of St. Lawrence, just off New Brunswick, Canada. It shows you how little we know about them, because a couple years ago, nobody would believe the final boss of sharks was down for a travel buddy. Shark scientist Yanis Papastamachiou linked up with researchers
That's
from
a
the
name,
That is-
bro. That boy got a name.
Y'all got
And
some
the
names.
nose on him.
Got
a
some
name
names in
and
this
the nose.
motherfucker.
That boy got a strong feet. I bet you he had like a doctor. So I ain't
Charlotte McGay.
Angelique. Y'all got some names in this
Hawaii,
motherfucker.
Exeter, and UC Santa Barbara to study reef sharks in a Palmyra atoll to uncover the secret social circle of sharks. What they found was that these sharks have a literal social circle, with the same sharks hanging out together in the morning, separating and going about their business during the day, only to meet up again later.
Not y'all
These
meeting
sharks
up in the
are
water in the
consistent
break
on the
room.
reef day after day like a high school lunch table, and these friend groups lasted the entire 4-year study. And it's not just reef sharks. By night, nurse sharks hunt alone, but during the day, they join cuddle parties of up to 40 in order to save energy. It must work, because white tips also power nap as a stack pack.
Wow.
Sand tigers are like sea coyotes, where their fusion
Did you
fish...
know sand tigers and great nurse sharks are the same thing?
I didn't know.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't know.
They have a close network of sharks they associate with, and even
They can exist in groups or alone or in pairs, whatever's most convenient.
sharks don't meet up with multiple times a year. Scientists now believe that if a shark has their version of a best friend, it's usually someone that's roughly the same size, the same sex, and about the same age, which would explain Simon and Jekyll. But now the real question is, can sharks form bonds with people? And the answer, like everything else, is complicated. Lemon sharks are not only famous for having favorite divers, but for getting jealous and overprotective when they see that diver around others.
Wait, what? What's
For
that say?
having favorite divers, but for getting jealous and overprotective.
Probably shouldn't have to say this, but don't go cuddling sharks, or at least don't blame me if you do.
Yeah. Like, come on
When
now.
they see that diver around others. If a nurse shark is a Labrador, a lemon shark's a golden retriever with gills.
Oh
Here's
my
my thing.
God.
Now, sharks will form partnerships with other fish like remoras and pilotfish where they'll pick parasites off the shark, so this could just be a lemon guppy treating a person like any other cleaning service. Funny thing about pilotfish, sailors who saw them would swear they and sharks would act like close friends, and there's even stories of pilotfish chasing ships for weeks after they caught one of their sharks, apparently seeming distressed and anxious without him.
Oh,
and
wow.
you probably wouldn't believe that if something like that didn't happen with a person. In 2001, shark conservationist Jim Abernathy removed a hook from the mouth of a tiger shark named Emma. 20 years and several more hooks later, and Jim and Emma might as well be a married couple, with Emma still recognizing and rushing up to Jim even after up to a year apart. And we're not talking about some sharks. That's a 14-foot garbage disposal with the personality of a lapdog. We don't know for sure if sharks could feel affection like one, but it honestly wouldn't be a surprise, since sharks are intelligent enough to be trained like dogs.
What?
Eugenie Clark was an ichthyologist nicknamed Shark Lady who taught lemon sharks how to push a target and ring a bell for food, and they even learned how to tell apart different shapes and colors. Some aquariums in the UK train sharks to roll over.
Bro, scientists are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like you
Bold.
As
crazy.
fuck.
You trained a demon in the water.
Bruh. A water predator.
Literally.
You know what? I'm gonna train them.
Literally, like.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's always a white woman. That hero complex.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Till Shamu turn on you.
Launch
I'm just saying.
Launch her.
Play with you. Oh, I'm gonna drown her today.
It'd be real
What if she does? I know that she can't stay under here.
Are different shapes and colors. Some aquariums in the UK train sharks to roll over and respond to signals and commands the same way Pavlov conditioned dogs. And gray bamboo sharks also figured out how to tell apart different shapes, even when researchers tried tripping them up with optical illusions. And even after 50 weeks, they still remembered their training. It really shouldn't be a surprise. Sharks were around back when Saturn was bumping Beyonce and praying on a ring. Sharks are no dummies. You gotta respect that they might be the biggest flex nature ever made. Sharks can literally track.
That is a crazy mouth.
You gotta respect that they might be the biggest flex nature ever made.
That gill.
Yeah,
That nigga got a Homer
crazy.
Simpson mouth. Oh my
Sharks can
God.
literally track your heartbeat through electroreception. They have a built-in GPS. They have replaceable fluoride-coated teeth that can't get cavities. Some like the Greenland shark.
Hey, man, hold on. I need a couple of them. I'm gonna have one big, two big ass shark
I'm
teeth.
gonna do. Remember the lizard?
What?
The lizard from Spider-Man. he stuck himself with lizard DNA.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm gonna give me a great white. Come here, nigga.
you know what I'm saying? Get rich. Act like I don't know nobody.
Shark can live
Oh,
for a legit
shit.
hundreds of years. You can find
Wait,
sharks.
what?
Some like the Greenland shark can live for a legit hundreds of years. You can find sharks at the very bottom of the ocean, under an active volcano,
What?
and even swimming in River Thames. And I
Okay.
honestly don't know what to be more impressed by. Really, the only weakness sharks have is they can be put in a trance-like paralysis just by getting rotated.
Get
The
rotated
tonic
it in.
immobility is usually triggered by pressing down on the snout, but sharks can induce it in some painfully awkward situations. Humans usually only put sharks on standby to study and tag them. Meanwhile, orcas do it to steal their organs like a black market merchant. This time, I'm not going to call them an oppressive Oreo, because we do something way worse. Shark finning is the practice of cutting off the fins and tossing the now mutilated shark back into the sea, where their only option is to slowly drown or bleed to death. Depending on the shark, that can take an excruciating 2 hours. And this is a fate that follows not hundreds, but up to 100 million sharks a year. All for something
shit.
Gordon Ramsay called mid. At the end of the day, we got
Wait,
For a food.
million sharks a year. All for something Gordon
just
Ramsay.
eat the whole thing.
Just cook the whole damn shark.
It's really bizarre because it tastes of nothing. The broth is good, but it can have anything in there. Chicken, duck. So the shit is ass.
Yeah.
And you still.
At the end of the day, we gaslit sharks like no animal has ever seen. We put up every World War combined numbers on them every trip around the sun. Meanwhile, sharks might get 10 on a good year. In fact, you
Damn.
can argue that for all the shark slander, humans have the highest KD ratio against them. No other wild animal gets done this dirty. Moral of the story? You know it's bad when the author of Jaws, Peter Benchley, would go on to regret writing it and dedicate the rest of his life to shark conservation.
Oh.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, I'm gonna be posting the full GoPro footage of me swimming with sharks. Nothing too crazy. But other than that, make sure you drink water, hug your mother. R.I.P. Peter Benchley. R.I.P. Eugenie. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
Hey man, great video, bro.
Is he dancing with the fuck?
Dancing with the shark. He is dancing with the shark. For sure.
Hey man.
Good video, man.
What they need to do, Simba?
Subscribe, nigga.
Right? Like this
Like
joint.
the, oh yeah, like the video
Like
for sure.
this joint. And they go subscribe to the other page
Oh,
that
God.
you know what I'm saying?
SimbaThaGod, more SimbaThaGod, Simba the Gamer,
Yep.
Internet City Live,
Yep.
Internet City Gaming.
Yep.
What's the other ones? I got
That's
so
it.
many.
That's it. City Boys.
City Boys, Internet Mikey, Internet Air.
Come to
Oh.
Kick, SimbaThaGod,
Yeah.
Twitch, Internet City Arcade.
Internet City. God damn.
Damn, it's a lot of damn.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just,
just-
you know what to do.
Find us where you find us.
Yeah.
Just look for us for real. But that's gonna be the end of that. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.